Snuggles. Hello. I'm going for a walk. Close. And stop. Go on then. Just one tiny little lonely cloud. His mates are all over there. He's just sat there all on his own. Lonely cloud. My attempt at steady cam. Do you want to come off the lead, baby? Look. She's having a sniff. She's probably going to have a wee. No? You're not having a wee, just having a sniff. Okay, that was an important sniff, apparently. She walks better on the lead, so I keep her on the lead for a while, and then I let her off, you know, to have a run around the field. Not that she runs anywhere, but that way if I'm just walking around in a circle, you know, she can catch up, because she can go the short way. Does that make sense? Come on. What the fuck? Did you see that? I thought it was on the scent of a squirrel and a cat just ran out and it ran straight by him. Oh my god, that was dodgy. He's frantically following the scent of a cat that I watched run away. And I know he's going in the complete wrong direction, but he's so excited. He's still hunting it, it's long gone, thankfully. I've been worried if I'd seen it run and him run in the same direction, do you know what I mean? Tell you what, this water actually looks a lot cleaner than it used to back in the day. I wonder if anyone actually walks across that. I probably tried it out a few years ago because I was an idiot. I didn't really think about failing. Nowadays, of course, all that's on my mind is failure. Dougie's run off on his own adventure. He refuses to let it go. Absolutely refuses. He's on the tail of that cat. Not literally, thankfully. But he's running everywhere. He's checking every inch of the woods. I keep seeing him bobbing about from time to time, so I'm off in the other direction just to make sure that you don't, end up finding it. Are you giving it up eventually? No? You're still on a still on a mission? Oh no, he has given it up. He just needed a drink. Ducks! I've only been awake like an hour, so come on, baby. I just could not sleep last night at all. Must have been about 5 when I finally drifted off. Good girl, happy doggy. Come on. I keep giving her encouragement. So I went to Azora Festival last year. I can say that now, it's 2017. Yeah, I went to, the Azora Festival last August, and we loved it. I went with a bunch of mates. We had a great time, and I went round to see him yesterday, and he invited me again this year. Obviously, I said yes. So he wants to find out when the tickets are available, and the best way to do that is through, the Facebook group. And up till this point, I've managed to avoid Facebook, but he's deleted his. You don't really go online at all anymore. Good for him, I say. Do you know what I mean? I always knew this day would come. I told him I'd go on and check it out, because obviously it makes more sense for me to just go on my Facebook, and I never intended to stay offline forever. It's not like I made a New Year's resolution to not ever go on social media again, Well, the other thing, I've had my mobile phone off as well, so I wasn't really bothered, you know what I mean? I knew that when I turn Facebook on, there's going to be some people who've sent me messages, some people potentially took it the wrong way, and that upsets me, do you know what I mean? Thinking that just because it's not like I left with an explanation, I'm not going to write everybody a private message saying, hey, just so you know, I'm going offline. And I'm not the kind of person who wants to make a big song and dance about it. If I ever quit YouTube, you're not going to get one of those I quit YouTube videos. I think that's stupid, because you can come back at any time, so it don't make any sense to me. Oh, I quit YouTube. You can say goodbye or see you later, or you know what I mean, if you know that you're going away for a while, but I find personally that these things just come upon me, just like suddenly it's not a good idea to go on Facebook anymore, you know what I mean, or at least for a while. But like I say, now that that's come to an end, feeling really antsy, the anxiety's creeping in. I don't know. Anyway, so I turned my mobile phone on yesterday, and one message pinged through, which is perfect. Not many people know my mobile number. It's the perfect amount of messages. I didn't read it for the longest time. I just saw that it was sat there, and I was just like, oh, what's this gonna say? And the first word, you can see the first couple of words. One of the first words in the sentence was sorry, and that's never a good thing. No good conversation has the word sorry in it at all, as far as I can think of one. There's never a good time to say sorry. And I know this is me saying this, and a few days ago I did a video that was literally called I'm Sorry, but it's not exactly my greatest creation ever, is it? I just mean, how does that make you feel when you read the word sorry? What's it gonna be? What are you sorry for? You know, for a start, like why is that there? And that makes me feel bad because even before I've read anything else, because Dougie's barking. Wonder if he's got himself stuck. No, he's back. I see him. He's fine. Just probably barking at a squirrel he couldn't get. I always hope it's a squirrel, but whatever it is, he's too old to catch most things now, unless it was a big old fat cat that'd scare me. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, so I read the word sorry and I'm thinking, you know, either the next thing that I read is going to be something that makes me upset, hence the reason that the sorry's there, or else it's not, in which case it upsets me that you've got upset over something that don't even bother me. You know, and either way, if you're saying sorry to me, then obviously you're emotionally attached to this. So I feel bad for making you emotionally attached to something. Like the very fact that you feel the need to apologise to me for anything, whoever you are, if you feel like you need to apologise to me for anything, that makes me feel horrible as a person. You should never have to apologise to me. Who the fuck am I? I'm an absolute nobody. I don't pretend to be anything else. So yeah, that upset me. And I read the rest of the message, and it was all like, please get in touch and stuff. Obviously, even if I'd turned my mobile phone on before that point, I don't have any other way of getting in touch besides Facebook at the minute. My phone ain't got no credit. Shit, eh? It happens, you know. Some of us don't always have credit in our phones. I've got one of those stupid contracts that only lasts a month, so you can put a tenner on it and not use a penny of it, and it's gone, you know, in a month, which is dumb. But at the same time, it was a cheap as fuck phone, it's a cheap as fuck contract, so, you know, when I do use it, I can whack a tenner on and fucking go mental on it for a month, you know. Which is rare, but it happens sometimes. Which is exactly, you know, it's perfectly what the contract's designed for. When it's rare, but it happens sometimes. It's like a contract designed for me. So yeah, obviously I was tossing and turning. It wasn't just that. Like, before I turned my phone on, and I said I went round my friend's house and we were talking about Azora. I was hearing all these stories about, you know, the shit that's been going on. And it's not fair, man. I feel like I've been put in the middle of something that... Maybe I put myself in the middle. Well, I at least tried to. If you're watching this, I just want you to know that I really am sorry. I don't want to upset you. It's the last fucking thing I want. I don't mean to be mean, but it's all I can be. It's just me. And I am whatever you say I am. It's nice being outside for a bit. I'm not looking forward to turning Facebook on. I don't know what's going to be waiting for me, but from the sounds of some of the shit that's been going on, I don't know. My battery's proper running low again. Tried to charge it, not for very long, but I did try to charge it. I'm sorry, I'm dead quiet today, Anna. It's like, I've not been awake long because I didn't sleep at all last night, because I was thinking about everything. It hurts, you know. I'm just, I'm not in a great emotional state today, I'll be honest with you. It's not really much of a positive spin you can put on things like that, but I can at least put a positive spin on my life. Look at this, you know what I mean? As much as there might be some shit going on, I get some of the most beautiful places in the countryside to just wander about. And there are some people that would be pissed off because if they couldn't sleep last night and they'd woke up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, they'd lost the job. But I ain't got a job to lose, so that's one less worry, innit? On a personal note, I just want to say I'm really sorry if you took it personally that I needed to take a break from social media. It's not something that I really want to talk about, but at the same time, obviously, you know, it's sort of important to the vlogs. It's part of who I am, isn't it? This shit that I'm going through right now is just as much a part of me as the days when I'm proper smiling. So, you know, at first I'd have been like, well, just don't record a vlog. What's the fucking point? Maybe that's what I should do. This is what my life's become now. Like, one of my biggest dilemmas is going onto Facebook. How good is that? Talk about not having any real life problems, eh? So that's a good thing. You know, it's shit though, isn't it? When you know that you've got the power to change somebody's emotional state, you know what I mean? And you don't know how, you just know that it's possible. So, you don't know how you're going to come across or what's going to happen. It's just shit, you know? Because my brother came to me a couple of days ago and he was like, oh, I'm going to call her Poohead, alright? Because she's got shit for brains. He was like, oh, Poohead's trying to get in touch with you. She sent me a message asking if you go message her on Facebook. And it was like the day before the video that mentioned I was taking a break from social media. Because I don't know if you know or not, they're scheduled, like, I think I've got a 3-day buffering zone now. So if you're seeing this on Sunday, it was recorded on Thursday. Like, today is Thursday, so I think you're seeing this on Sunday. At the time it was a 2-day buffering zone, but was it yesterday or the day before? One of the days, the day before yesterday. Sorry, you got the sort of new channel advert thing that's going to go in that little box that you see if you're not subscribed, basically. And I thought, you know, it's only 3 minutes long or something, but I thought that's your daily vlog for the day. I put some effort into that, so that can go in that. No, seriously, what happens is if you've got a subscription feed, and I know this myself from personal experience, you get real irritated if you see just like spammed videos all from one person. Because if you can't be asked watching, you know, 90% of that content, it's just getting in the way of you seeing all the other shit that you've subscribed to. So I'm not going to do more than like 2 videos in one day, and if I do 2 videos in one day, I'm going to spread them out, you know, one in the morning and one in the evening, and that's rare. You know, at the minute I should be going for like no more than 1 video a day, because I just haven't got the audience. So I don't want to spam you guys with like absolute bullshit. So that's why. So sorry about that if you were bothered that there wasn't a real vlog the other day. That's why. But because